What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy at JMed's Brick Clicks. Got a little thing different for you today. This little build. I'm going to show you how to build this. Maybe if you want to build it, maybe you want to supersize this build and make it a lot larger. So let's get into it. It's very few. It takes very few parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 15 parts, maybe 16. But let's get into it. Let me show you how this works. That's it. So what do you need? The only reason, and this can be interchanged at the bottom, you need the little washing tub, or I know when I was a kid, this was always the crow's nest on the pirate ship. You need one of these. This piece here is, I think I got mine with an Iron Man set, and it's just his stand to stand on. You need a couple 1x1s, and those just go on the bottom to where you've got it like that, where it looks upside down. That bottom stud there, if you have it in another color, you could probably use dark gray, black, it honestly doesn't matter. It's just sitting in there to keep it kind of locked in place. That's the only reason that's there. Now this here, you get these in any of those blast packs. And then we've got a 1x1 stud with a hole in the middle. It's kind of important to have that hole in the center of them. And you got one on each side of that. You just put that on one end. And this one, you can see it's got that stud, or that piece right there. That's why you have to have those with the hole on them. And that just sits right there. And this is pretty simple. You've just got the macaroni elbow. If you got it in another color, you can use that. You can use gray. Both of them are not super common, but they're not hard to get. They're in a lot of sets. I shouldn't say a lot, but yeah. I know, like yellow, if you want to do yellow, that's like the Minion sets. There's some that came in there. But other than that, you got this one little bar, the tiniest black bar you can get, or you can use red. And then that leaves this. So as soon as I can get this piece out, I'll show you the whole thing. By now, you should be able to figure it out. So that is what you need right there. So what we'll do, we'll take our, I call it a steering wheel, and put that stud on there, and that stud doesn't matter. I'll move this up a little bit. Okay, put this on. And then this one, this has to be this piece. So you've got the full pin to go through like that, but then here, it can't be that pin. It's got to be able to take the Technic axles. So I know there's two different kinds of pieces like this. You have to have the one that shows that's got the, be able to take the Technic axle and then lock in. This, there's your faucet, and then that water bar blast piece is just going to sit there. And sometimes it does want to lean. It's one reason why you put this piece on the bottom, and even still. And if you had a lot more elaborate setup, if you wanted to put a bar or something through there, it would go right through the bottom. So say you wanted to do another one, if you had the larger tub, you could do another one and actually kind of make a fountain look to it. Maybe you have the other one, it just looks like a large fountain, and you can just fill it with like 1x1 studs. That's a possibility too. It just depends how in depth you want it to be. Now this will spin around. I mean, it's not locked into place. And you can see how loose that gets, because you're just, the only connection point is right there. But it's a cool little thing just to have as a side build. It's not a showpiece or anything by any means, but it's a nice little thing to build. If you guys are interested, you're talking $2, $2.50 in pieces. The most expensive thing's going to be that blast piece or the bucket. But if you've got them in other colors, hey, or you know, you could do this in red if you want to do a lava thing. I know these are like in an orange color. Those are just as common as these in a lot of the superhero sets. So if you want to do it in orange, it works just as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.